So, hello everybody. What is going on? It is Kibishimaki here, and welcome back to some more Okami HD. Last time, we suffered not a defeat, but we suffered a tough battle, and now we have obtained a stray bead to make up for our efforts here in Kusa Village, in the Gale Shrine. This time, with nothing really more standing in our way, we can't do Ryoshima's, we can't do Northern Ryoshima yet, we can't do the Aristocrats' quarters yet, so all that's left to do is return back to not to Taka Pass, but to Agata Forest and Shinshu Fields. If I'm being realistic though, in the Gale Shrine, or no, not in Tatsu Sanctuary, in Agata Forest there isn't much. Same for Taka Pass, but it's still worthwhile going over and seeing if there's anything we miss out on. Because I mean, hey, there is those instances and bits and pieces of, these piles, along with went the wrong way, along with those iron stones that we can now cut and break down if we haven't done so already. Ugh. So now, with nothing more really stopping us, nothing else in our way, we can proceed forward as normal, as planned, as predicted, as well thought out before. Ah, yes, we get to hear that beautiful music here in Taka Pass. You iron, rock, break you, get this clover open. We got ourselves 40 more praise. Health. Yeah, health is really the only thing it's useful for. Boom. Our health bar is completely kept out. We still have our astral pouch and our purse to do, but I mean, hey, did a damn pretty good job if I'm being honest. There we go. Glance around, nothing else to note. There's really no other place to climb or anything like that. Checking with this man, Karude. I don't know exactly where my son is at the moment, but I'm sure he's doing well wherever he is. If you see him along the way, tell him I said hello. Boom. Don't think there's anything here within the close of Madame Fawn's. No. There's really nothing else here within Agata Forest. It was just that one primarily. So I think we're pretty much set and good to go back to Shinshu Fields. There's but one little race for us to do with our good old buddy, and then we're pretty much set in stone. We can progress forward as need be. Yep, as cloudy as ever. A storm certainly has been brewing. We know exactly where we need to go, but look who it is. You, get back here. Ida. There you are. Aha, there you are. Listen, Pooch, I need to talk to you. I, Lightning and Ida, want to challenge you. I want to take back the title of Shinshu's #1 once and for all. You've totally outclassed me up to now, but I'm not gonna run staring at your tail wagging anymore, pal. And just to show you how serious I am this time, I'm putting my family treasure, the gimmick gear, as my stake. Well, hey, I still remember it. That night of 1,000 shooting stars, one of them just fell right out of the sky into my lap. That was the gimmick gear. That steel cogwheel just dropped around right in front of me. It couldn't just be an accident. The gods was planning. They were telling me to keep running for the rest of my life. Keep delivering my mail as fast as I possibly could. Left for my job. And that gear's my good luck charm. Now I'm putting my faith in it. I'm not putting my faith in it now. I know it'll help me win. So, time we got the show on the road, right? Come on, then. Ready? Go! Our final race with Ida. Just like it was with Hayazo and Hayate. Same rule applies. What? No way. Landing Ida of the Dangan Express. Beaten in the greatest and most important match of my life? You haven't just scored a point off me this time. That's gotta be worth 1,000,000 points. Well, a promise is a promise, Pooch. like it charms yours. It should always belong to the number one sprinter in Shinshu. The gimmick gear is now ours. My little brother from Ryoshima said he'd seen an amazing wolf. Guess you must have made a name for yourself over there too, huh? Well, you're the fastest creature I've ever met, that's for sure. Guess the gods won't mind if I'm relinquishing the title of Shinshu's number one to you. But it's an important title, so make sure you honor it, okay? I'm gonna keep on running and running and running. One day I'll take the title back from you, you'll see. 50 praise. And actually what there is to note, because I sort of missed it, back in Agata Forest, there is a portion where if you follow the river, the waterfall more so, you can actually reach a wilted clover that you can bloom and get yourself some decent praise. And of course, in due time, we will return back to, what's his name? To Jens, or Gens, however you pronounce it, back over in the aristocrats' quarters. But first and foremost, before then, we have some lightning to cast, I guess you could say. To re-angle ourselves so we can collect that lightning factor and aim it towards the sword. Indeed, the wheels turn, and our path forward is now open. Ami, do you know where this hole leads to? You know, there was a foul smoke rising from Ninetails which flew up to the northern lands. That's what's waiting for us on the other side of this tunnel. Anyway, what's up with that creepy lightning? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Can't do much now. Can't question it. We just gotta jump first and ask questions later. Whoa. Desolate and quiet. And nothing but smoke. Still aren't sure where we are. No telltale sign from the map. But we hop out to arrive in Kamui. Is it cold here or what? How could anywhere be so darn cold? I know Kamui is the northernmost part of Nippon, but come on! I don't remember it ever snowing this hard before. Listen, Ami, I'm gonna hunker down in this fur coat of yours. You try to find us some shelter from this nasty blizzard. Indeed we shall, indeed we shall. We could check around us a good bit. We could hop into the snow, of course. We can view the land for what it is, but of course there isn't much to really interact or do with. There's a safe spot, which is nice, which we definitely want to utilize, of course. Yeah, we're going to continue without saving. That is because before we even continue... Right, save this? Or it kept us here at least? Yep, there it is, Kamui. Where to? We need to get back to... No, wait. Yeah, to Ryoshima Coast. Back to Seon City. We got a gear to drop off. We definitely want to do this before we press too far forward into Kamui. Because there is something of great value here. Of course, with this new little item in tow. Boom, boom. Run! Run, Amaterasu, run! But yeah, we're gonna drop off this gimmick gear, and I think after that, I mean, well, I do got some stuff I gotta go collect. Some praise that we might have missed out on. Specifically in Agata Forest with the clover that was waited for us. I think there might be one or two in Taka Pass under some iron boulders. Definitely check around. I could be entirely wrong, but I think I might have missed one or two here and there. So be sure you do the same and you double check around as well. Just search all the areas you've been to, see if there's anything that you haven't tackled yet. Talk to any NPCs you might have missed out on somehow, some way if you're not following along with me, and you should be good aside from that. Let's move, let's groove. Sort of the big nose on him. Let's get ourselves to the aristocrats' quarters. Still have yet to collect every fish. I know that much. There's so many fish that we haven't just found. And I mean, that's in part my fault for not fishing so frequently, which fishing is like the best way to gain money, best way to gain yen. I just keep forgetting to do it myself. The Priestess Rao once was. Or as Eason says, the busty babe. Oh my gosh, Eason. Alright, let's move, let's groove. Let's get ourselves right to Gen. Let's see what great rewards and desires he has for us, because he's got something. He's got something, and we saw it briefly. Oh no! Cool. Glad we made that. Let's grab you. Boom. Kind sir, we have brought your gear. Many a contraption I built, city checkpoints, a big drawbridge, and Gojo Bridge here in Seon City. Now my masterpiece is but one tiny step away from completion. All I need is a single gimmick gear. Without that single gear, my contraption won't move an inch. Must I once again roam these lands and search for the final part? Snowflake, that gear is of yours. Could that be the gimmick gear, the very last part I require? It appears to be perfect size and shape. Indeed, that is a very gear that I am missing. Give it here! Please, I must have that gear. It's offered to me. Oh, thank you, my fine furry friend. When my masterpiece is complete, I shall write your name in small letters near the end of my encyclopedia of contraptions. Now to complete my masterpiece. Indeed you shall. Are you ready, Snowflake? You are about to witness history in the making. My contraption is about to come to life. This shall herald a monumental advance in people's lives. Now, for the moment of truth, I, Jen, the contraption maker, give you my masterpiece, Lightning Bringer! Indeed, we want to match the symbol posted. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away, but that man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Light up the sky with the thunderbolts. Indeed we shall. Just as requested. Look! My design was not flawed after all. Maybe a bit overpowered, but at least my masterpiece is complete at last. It would appear that you do not quite understand. Such a grand invention as this may well be beyond your comprehension. You should go look up at my house from outside. Then perhaps you shall see the true grandeur of my masterpiece. 50 praise. Wow, that's really something, getting this huge thing to move. But enough of that. Remember that shape you drew on me? You know, the shape to fill in the missing part of the wire? Well, that's the mark of Gekagami, the god of lightning. Just by drawing that mark, you can summon lightning anytime, anywhere you want. Indeed, we are able to, and from that little telltale thing, with that lightning strike, we got ourselves a stray bead. Perfect. Another one done. Nice. Only a few more left. Not too many now. We're slowly just emptying them out. Thunderstorm's tech. Draw a lightning symbol using the thunderstorm power, and the ink summons forth the thunderbolts, shocking foes with electricity. Small symbols net small lightning. Large symbols have a bigger effect. Larger bolts of lightning can damage more enemies at once. The larger the symbol, the more ink is used. Depending on the size, it may consume 3, 6, or 9 ink bottles. For best results, aim for sharp angles in the jagged shape. Use the power of almighty thunder to strike down your enemies. Indeed we shall. Indeed we shall. Now I shall meet you back in Kamui, where we can continue our little journey and our little quest off in northern Ryoshima. We don't really get to, or not northern Ryoshima, in northern Nepal. just right here in Taka Pass. Oh, god damn it. Yes, this iron stone door or whatever. Boom! Burst it open. 40 praise. Very nice and worthwhile, thank goodness. As long as you have the water tablet equipped, hello, back over here in the pass before Taka Pass. As long as you have water tablet equipped, you can go up the river's edge, find a clover, and collect 50 more praise. Yeah, no, they kind of shower you. I don't think there's anything off to the left. I think it's just kind of a blocked off end. Nothing more to it. Yeah. So, boom. And of course, right here, near the Guardian Sapling, is another one. Boom. And of course, if you'd like to, you can always return back to Kamiki Village. And I think you could just get yourself some flowers? Or maybe a fruit, I don't remember, but now we are set. We are good. We are sitting pretty. And we return back to Kamui with no more interruptions, nothing else standing in our way. Let's go. Oh, no, wrong direction. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Up to Kamui we go. There we are. We get to view this big open land. We see a forest of some sort. Pretty. We step our feet in some, and of course, it wouldn't be any other new area without some enemies. Some imp-looking people, similar to our red imps, similar to our various bell guardians, of course. It shouldn't be too hard for you to really deal with or have to fight against. Go, and you. I know there's one more over here. Go, 5. Who knows what their floral finish is? Not me, but we should have had enough up to this point that it shouldn't be too much of a worry. Haha, 444777. Nice. Cool. See this little hut, this little home? Let us enter. Hopefully to warm off and...
Look! Fire! Fire! Guess we're not gonna freeze to death after all. What's your problem, Ami? I'm allowed to relax in front of the fire, ain't I? Yikes! You? You see that, Ami? I'm not talking about that silly mask. I mean his sword. That puppy's a bona fide masterpiece.
Well, that was an interesting interaction. The Namahage. Namahage are the embodiments of the loneliness inherent in snowy lands. Raising a terrifying voice, they seek out and attack living things. If you cross paths with one, you should play dead. They regard the lazy as friends and will be lulled into a false sense of security. The Blade Namahage. They say you should play dead if confronted by a Namahage, but it can be quite fearsome to hide in plain sight with an armed one. A legend tells of a samurai that tried to banish the Namahage. He attacked its blade with a nearby brush while it was distracted. Without its weapon, it grew afraid and left, promising to reform. Quite interesting enemies, and a newfound place with a new face. Next time, we'll do combat with them.
Peace out, everybody.